Hey, good afternoon. This is Bob from Trade Genius. It's the 8th of June. Apologize yesterday for the audio. I changed UBS ports on my microphone and I failed to reset the OBS microphone settings. It automatically goes back to default, which is nothing. And so apologize for that. And I don't know about the sound for some of you guys. That I listened to it on YouTube afterwards, and it I hear myself fine, so I'm not sure what's going on. I listen to it from a different PC too. So let me know if this is better. If not, I'll have to figure something else out. But anyway, so from a macro standpoint today, just I think end games are happening here. So financials are up when really, if you look at from a macro standpoint, the late state, late cycle, defaults up, credit creation down, credit worthiness down. 30% of the credit is now done by the federal government, and they popped it today on on the Draghi not getting tighter. So they want Draghi to ease and they want a Fed to tighten because then they capture more free money from us to stay alive. And I think that's what probably caused the pop today. I think it's a dead cat bounce, and we'll get into it. And I'll talk about some other macro things when I get to the other charts. But XLF here is, we're at a point where tomorrow would probably be a good place to buy puts. I have FAS puts for next Friday. They are underwater right now. But in a week, the way this market operates, they could be just fine. I think these are moves to get people out of their short positions or get people out of their long positions, and I think it's going to roll back down. It's financials haven't done anything. If you look since April, all they did was bouncing in this range. We got SPY did absolutely nothing today. They tried to pop it a couple times, and here's now we're getting some lower highs on this, and we have 10 cent 10 cent move today after they tried to pop it a little bit a couple times early, and to no avail. Get a little bit better view here, but SPY is ready to put some go short on, and trend changes not too far below where we are right now. The VIX moving up here a little bit after hours. We put another butterfly on UVXY from my good friend Bill, who's one of our subscribers. He just has does a really nice little approach to going long with the VIX, and he's 4 for 4. Yesterday we closed out our butterfly that we had on for this Friday, up 150%, and I think we're gonna get paid this week too. So we're getting definitely getting oversold on the volatility, at least as the volatility derivatives go. GDX, they sold it down here to start the day, and it's been climbing all day long. We closed our dust puts, made really good money, and didn't want to overstay our welcome. And now we will take a look at buying some. I didn't say dust puts, I meant nugget puts. So now we're going to take a look at dust puts here. I may wait tomorrow if we get the signal, but may wait till Monday, because I think next week will be fireworks for the Fed, because I think the Fed is done if they're not already done. Here's IWM. Again, same thing. This is all financials related, pretty much. And we'll see if this starts to carry back down. We're a day away from another swing short on IWM. Talked about UVXY. Talked about Nugget. Apple's just hanging in there. I guess they just keep Apple around to shove money into it, to shove the indexes up as needed. But it was down today. Signal caught it correctly. But it's just not enough. You just can't get enough juice on these trades. They just bid you right back up. We've had nice stair step move down XLE. I think if oil holds here, I think XLE holds too. So if you're in drip, might be an opportunity here next day or two to actually take it short. Okay, small caps we talked about. Talked about miners. XIV, nice little roll at the end of the day here. Looks like it's going to go into a sell tomorrow. And then we'll just wait for it to reload. Talked about dust, gold. I think, like I said before, you need to hold something short, SDS, IWM, because when this thing goes, it's going to be asymmetric. It's not just going to drift down. Something's going to break. It has to, because what's working is methodical, herd-like behavior. And something's going to come out of left field, and it's going to break it. And it's going to overwhelm the Fed's ability to control it, at least in the short term. Got gold here, SLV. So it's hard to say where these are. You know, these can come down. Like gold and silver can come down to the 100-day moving average. So I think what's just got to really expect is them to take a good hard push on this thing until the Fed meeting. So going into the end of the day, this was starting to sell off. They pushed it back after hours. This is just simply amazing. This is what they're using, you know, technology companies to drive the indexes higher. This is where the fangs reside. UNG, it looks like it wants to break out, and we're gonna get some really weird weather here in the next 2 weeks. California is supposed to get super hot, and I think the way this weather anomalies coming in out of Central America, it's going to push some pretty warm, moist air up the East Coast too. So it might get a little bit of a lift to nat gas prices. At least the traders are thinking so. I think they're starting to bid up the contracts here. IYR doesn't know what to do. You know, is it rate friendly, not rate friendly? Is it economic friendly, not economic friendly? Just kind of staying away from it right now. There's TNA. Tomorrow, Monday, it'll show up as a good short. UCO, we're in oil. Gonna hold oil. I think oil has a bit of a bottom in it right now. I don't know how far it'll pop. Totally geopolitical, and some of it too is people are going to try to take some profit off some of this shorting that has occurred. I mean, this has been an incredible run down from 52 area to 45 and change, and so I think that gets absorbed. I don't think we're done. You know, I think the true value of oil is much lower, and the Americans keep finding ways to produce oil cheaper and cheaper. So I think at the end of the day, you're going to see whole countries in OPEC go bankrupt because they're just not going to be able to continue the spending at the ability that we have to produce oil more cheaply. Talked oil there. So this is interesting. This is the discretionary income starting to fall off here, and like I said, there is no discretionary income. I'm just waiting for this thing to totally collapse. Talk financials. Amazing move. We got AG here, just bounced around the 100-day. I kind of waited on it. I'm not going to enter the miners. I have SLW. I'm going to say that forever. I have WPM, and they did okay today. MOS getting a bid here again. We re-entered. I'm definitely thinking these bottomed. Ag's definitely bottomed. So don't mind that end of the day sell-off. It was futures closed, and so, you know, light volume here is trying to push it back down. You know, they're saying, hey, lower production, there's still a lot of storage, but the market's looking out into the future, and they see that, hey, the surplus is going to get eaten up, and the production is nowhere near where it needs to be. I mean, they're talking some areas 16 to 20% lower yields. That's in the U.S. can't imagine what's happening some of these other places that have been getting hit pretty hard with really wild weather. You want a climate change, you got climate change. That's not the climate change you thought you were going to get. Okay, we talked them, talked SH. So I'm holding my my XBI here. Also, it's a long swing for me, and I think we double topped. If it goes higher tomorrow, I'll close the trade out. That was a nasty candle that was on the 5th, but algorithms apparently don't like anything going down unless it's gold or silver or the miners or ag. Everything else is allowed to go up. So got that. TWM, still holding full position in TWM. This is my Armageddon position. So beautiful. I mean, I've had 2,000 shares on. I've been selling the 250s against it. Not 250s, the 2050s against it, and I've been selling the 2050 puts against it too, to add, and I just keep drifting around this zone here. So and I'm going to hopefully keep adding. You know, we got popped up here. I took off my first positions and then bought back over the last couple weeks. And I'm trying to get my third position. But if I don't fall below 2050, I think I'll wait till the yellow meeting and put a buy stop in for an opportunity. If we break below 2050 and I get filled, I'll go 3,000, and then I'm likely not to hedge my my position for the Yellen meeting, and then I'll just put if the meeting goes against the way I'm thinking, then I'll have to I'll sell some in the money calls against 3,000 shares, and then reassess. But I think we'll see the miners pop up. Talked oil. Dollar was flat today. It was all about the banks and what we need to do for the bankers. You know, not what your country can do for you. It's ask what you can do for your banker. And then we have drip here. I think drip's going to be a good opportunity for you to short. I think we'll buy some puts on this here in the next day or two. It's definitely ripe for a short-term push down. You got wheat here. I think I'd ignore these last two candles, but we will we'll wait and see. It definitely had a nice move though. There's Nat Gas, DBA is so I have a full position here. I was going to take some off at 2020, didn't quite get there yet, so I'm just sitting waiting, and when I take off half, lower my cost basis down. Just I'm holding this long term, holding the JJG as well, long term. Here's JJG. We sold half, and we have at 28 this morning, and now sitting back on a half position. I'll wait for this to roll back down before I buy back, but we brought our cost basis down now for the trade to 27.70 area, and so now got some room to work, and we'll see where this holds. I'm likely to probably buy back at the 100-day if we get there, and well, we probably will get there the way the ags have been going. So, and then we have coffee starting to get a bid. We have corn. Reason why JJG went up today. Corn's in deficit too. SLJ just waiting. Looks like we might get an opportunity on Monday. Here's Nat Gas again. Sugar got a bid today, so the ags are getting some bids, and may get up to here. If it does and you own it long, I'd probably sell and reevaluate. And then FXY wasn't too much of a factor today. That covered that. Here's Tech again. This is Ultra Tech. I just have it up there just to see. This move has been incredible. We got the VVIX, which was down. That's really how not volatile the day was. And then we have this is the reason why the financials lifted today. They pushed the 10-year up some, so the banks, quote unquote, have a steeper yield curve. You know, everything is a massage, everything's a masquerade. And then we had the VIX, which was pushed down. Last candle though was up, and I think we're moving into an up move here. And I think I covered it all. So I'll catch you guys later. And I'll probably be busy this weekend with some videos. Cause I owe you one from yesterday not being being able to hear it. So anyways, Bob from Trade Genius, and you guys have a great day. Thanks. Bye.